Hello, backers. We are about to enter into our final week of funding. As of right now, we are on our way to succeed by a small margin, which is pretty good. But my personal goal is to have these books shipped by Christmas this year. That's by no means a promise. It's just kind of a hope and a dream. So take that with a grain of salt. On another note, I just wanted to speak a bit more about the project itself. People really seem to be resonating with the idea of using souls as a catalyst for magic and opening wormholes. I feel this could lead to a lot of interesting scenarios in game, such as whether or not to even use shade that has been harvested from sentient life, or to harvest it at all, and maybe just let it evaporate naturally, and use only shade that comes from plant matter or lower life forms. I think that can drive a lot of conflict and weigh on the conscience of the players, even depending on how they feel about shade. I feel that shade, although derived from other settings, is what makes this setting unique in how we implemented it as basically being souls, and it can be spent as currency. Also, as of right now, there is no major big bad guy. Maybe the Astra's Empire can fill that role, but really it's all relative to the players and how they want to take on the galaxy. Um, and we're gonna explore the different ideologies of the factions in the future and the corporations that rule the galaxy to help flesh out maybe who's gonna be who in the whole scheme of things. I do want to develop some rules for the players working together as a bridge crew during ship-to-ship combat, kind of like you'd see in Star Trek. This opens up the ability for more edges and hindrances for those types of situations. As for hyperspace travel, you need a method of opening a wormhole that is suitable size for your ship and fleet. After you enter hyperspace, you need a navigation computer to calculate the route to your exit point, which should line up with where you want to come out into real space. So, after getting where you want to be in hyperspace, you must then open another portal up to get into real space. Distance does not affect how much shade is required for travel, as of right now. We may look at that in the future. The size and duration of having a portal open does affect cost, so it's not one size fits all. If you get a bigger ship, you're going to need to open a bigger wormhole. If you get a bigger fleet, you may need to open an even bigger one and have it stay open for longer. So that's kind of how hyperspace travel works. Um, so having a good shot at being funded right now, I'm looking into backer kit to help me with pledge management. It's my understanding we will be able to add additional books and swag to our pledges as desired. That being adding bennies or notebooks or softcover copies of the rule book, and that could really put us into go mode. If we get enough funding, I can spend more time full time on the project, and that would help us bump it out much sooner than later. So, cheers to all of you who have helped us get this far. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. Let's make this thing a success. Let's do this.